So I've collared Liang from Rokid to demonstrate their new smart glasses. Very exciting product. Loads of media coverage already. Really pleased to see him in the flesh. Thank you very much for showing it to me.
Yeah, nice meeting you. So what you are looking at, this is a Rokid AR AI glasses. Before we release this product, there are two categories of the AI or the smart glasses.
Yeah.
So some glasses, they have the display, but some glasses, they only have the audio.
Yeah.
So this is the first.
So some have cameras and audio, some have...
Yes.
Yeah, but this is the first time we got all three in one, yeah.
Exactly. So this is the first one. It has a display. We have two. It's a binocular monochrome display. Also, we have the two speakers, and also there's a 12 megapixel camera with it. So you can do 4K videos, etc. And also we have 4 microphones on it. It will be able to detect where the sound comes from, etc. So it enables a lot of AI features.
Yeah, cool. So is there an LED indicator there when the camera's on, yeah, on this side? And the camera's on this side there, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So when you take a picture, so there's a button you can see here. So
Yeah.
if you click on it, so the LED gonna be lit up for camera or video. So anytime if you are using the camera, so it will be lit up to let people know.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you are
exactly,
taking
yeah.
videos.
Not just doing it secretly. Cool. Okay,
Yes.
great. So tell me more about the displays. They're the newest thing, aren't they? They're the thing which is probably the most technically impressive. So tell me all about that.
Oh yeah, exactly. So you can see this is a trick. Basically, we have a micro LED
Right.
light changing in it. So the micro LED light changing, think about this like your home projector.
Oh, okay.
So the projector is project the images, project the light out, and then there's an input grading. So with this input grading, what it does is we have this projector split to two different directions. So one goes to the left, one goes to the right, and then there's an input coupling. They bring the light go to the glasses. So when the light travel to the glasses, because there's like a total internal reflection,
Right.
the light's gonna be propagated
Yeah.
towards your eye.
So is
And
that what is
then-
referred to commonly as a waveguide?
Yes. So this is the wave.
it's total, because I'm a physics teacher by trade. It's a total internal reflection. That's the waveguide. Got
Yes.
it. Yeah, yeah.
So when the light come here, then we have like you can consider it's more like the microstructure. It will have like the output grading, release the light to your eye.
So that's what the grid is that you can see occasionally reflecting the light.
Exactly.
That's great.
So you can see this is
Yeah,
the input grading, this is the 2D expansion, and then this is the output grading.
Oh, right, I see. So the light comes into this top one.
Yep.
And then
to the 2D expansion. We call this 2D expansion.
Right, fascinating. Thank you for telling us that. That clears up something that I just wasn't sure about how it was actually working. So that's great. Oh, thanks for it very much. Yeah, great. So we've got a live demo to show you?
Oh yeah, sure. We have a couple demos. I think maybe we can start with the translation.
Yeah,
That's
sounds
always
good.
fun to start. It's very
Yeah,
easy to
it's
see
good
how
to
it
be
works,
really
right?
cool. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can wear this or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Let's do that.
There we go.
So you're gonna wear it. I'm gonna go to the translation. Okay, before we
there
do
it is
that.
straight away, yeah. Say
Yes.
hi, Rokid, to open the AI assistant is what it says.
Okay, so translation. How about I speak, what language do you want to speak?
Well, I'll speak English.
Okay, all right.
Because I don't
that's
know
a good one. All right, so let's try this. I'll put to the glass English, okay?
Okay.
But I'm gonna speak Chinese.
Right, yeah, got
do
it.
You, do you speak Chinese?
No.
Okay, so this will
This
be
is
the
gonna be
first
good.
time. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
see if you can understand my Chinese, okay?
Got it.
Okay, let me go to the Chinese.
So that's
Okay.
the app on the phone, is it?
Yes.
This is control.
So this is the app, this is
Yeah.
control. As you can see, we support currently over 100 different languages.
100 different languages.
Okay,
Excellent.
so I choose this Chinese to English. After that, I will click enter.
Yeah, so it's told me translation has started there. Yeah, good. I can see that.
Okay.
Simplified Chinese to English.
Yeah.
And this is what you're seeing on this is what I'm seeing on this screen, is what I'm getting on my glasses currently. Okay, so thank you. Yeah. Fire on.
Yes. 你好，你今天过得怎么样？你今天喝咖啡了吗？
Slight delay, not getting anything yet. Oh yeah, yes. Hello. How are you doing today? And it's playing it as well as the text as well. And I saw on Riley's actually, he said it would be nice to. I did have a lot of coffee. I've been. I've certainly, got through this day on coffee.
你是从哪个城市过来？
I think it's going to be great when this gets that bit quicker, but I mean, it's going to allow for the conversation to happen, isn't it? And I like seeing the text. I'm from a town called Oundle near Cambridge in the UK.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. So the translation, basically it works for over 100 different languages. So these days we tried all the different languages. Russian or.
I bet you've really had to test
everything.
them off with test them out with everyone coming
Yes.
here.
So there's another cool feature I'm gonna show you. For example, let's say if I go to a lot of like different events, I go speech, I talk about our glasses, etc. So I have some. Okay, so we have an AI teleprompter. I'm gonna show you, see if you can do the job.
Yeah, sure thing. So I guess you've got a bit of marketing speak for me to tell my camera.
So, okay. Try to read it.
Okay. Oh, it's talking to me at the same time though. Oh, but that's just finishing up what you just said to me, right? That's fine. Okay, so it's ready. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today to share insights on a subject that sits at the intersection of artificial intelligence, optics, embedded systems, and human-computer interaction. The technological evolution and future of AI glasses. The convergence of miniaturization and intelligence to bring complex AI models into extremely constrained environments, namely the compact and mobile form factor of wearable devices. AI glasses are no longer limited to simple overlays and notifications. Instead, they're becoming contextually aware and are continuously sensing and intelligently reacting to the world in real time while operating within stringent and thermal power limits. Yeah, I think it's good. What I'm going to be really interested to see is when I get back into the computer and I edit this, like, do I look like I'm reading? If that's the difficulty with teleprompter, so I'm going to do just a tiny bit more if that's okay, Liang, I'm just going to speak a little bit more with a bit more of a close-up. I'm just going to see if it looks odd, me reading these, because what is going to make smart glasses take off is having them look amazing, and that's what Meta have done here.
Yes.
Now, I always think when I buy normal, because I'm an eyeglass wearer, that what I don't like is all the reflections in front of my eyes. People not being able to make eye contact. So I don't think that anyone is going to want to use these for a big presentation until it doesn't look like they're kind of like going cross-eyed and having a big glaze in front of their face. So I think there's one to be solved for you guys is this kind of this reflection and the make sure that you can still see the person's eyes and that they can make eye contact with the speaker so that the waveguide screen is at the right distance. Because right now I'm still having a little bit of a challenge to actually focus in exactly on the thing.
So there's another thing, you are able to change the display region,
right,
depending on your stage or your people's height, etc.
Yeah.
So you are always able to change where you look at, so to make perfect align with the audience.
Yeah, that's what you need to make sure that you did with these. So I'll just do a read a tiny bit more. Edge computer vision Edge computer vision plays a central role in object detection. OCR, facial recognition, and semantic segmentation are now achievable within milliseconds, allowing glasses to see and understand scenes as they unfold. Yeah, it's absolutely fascinating. So yeah, I'm really fascinated by this device.
Thank you.
It flashed at me like it was taking a thing. And what a great demonstration. Is there anything else you want to show me?
Furthermore, we have a full AI model with it.
Yep.
So currently it's connected to ChatGPT model. Mm-hmm. So you can either long press the touch bar or you can simply say, "Hi Rokid." Yeah. So for example, I'm sitting here. So I can say, "Hi Rokid, what's in front of me?" So it will describe the scene.
Yeah.
So it will even tell me currently I'm at IFA show. So it's quite amazing.
Wow, okay, yeah, that is good. And it's that for people with visual impairments and things like that is going to be an absolute winner, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah.
Yeah, another thing is we have a lot of questions regarding the prescription.
Yeah.
So as you can see, so currently this is the prescription insert. Myself has a nearsighted and astigmatism.
Oh, so you've got one in.
I just like to put the scene.
Yeah.
So this
can I see that? Just another close up there.
Yes, you can see.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
This is how it works.
And I saw these. They kind of come prescription ready, so you can send that frame off.
Yeah, we can send the frame to the users, and the user can go to local or their favorite glass store, and they can get their like prescriptions made.
And for you as an eyeglass wearer, as a prescription, you can still see the screen really well.
Yeah, really crisp, really well.
How about a long day using them?
Yeah,
do you find
I use this, for now I use this every day. So the most of the feature which I'm using is, for example, like currently I probably take 10 times or 100 times more videos, because I can take videos or pictures anytime if I want, right?
I see.
So I think that is a really nice feature I use every day. Another thing is I have a 11-year-old kid. Mm-hmm. He asks me all kinds of like crazy questions before, especially like when I'm driving, I cannot pull out my phone. And now I can say, for example, like hey Rokid, what is the distance from the Earth to the Sun? You know, for example, like those questions. I can get instant answers. So I really like those features.
Yeah, that's really good. And does the battery last for a long time?
Yeah, so the battery, typically it will last for like 4 to 5 hours, but if you are taking videos, for example, if you are doing the video recording, it will be like 40 minutes or so.
Okay.
So the video taping is the most power consuming, but for the average use case, it's like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, and so for you all day wearing them, with things in the screen, do you have eye strain? Do your eyes get tired when you wear them for long periods? Or?
Yeah. So I think that's a benefit for the binocular displays.
Yeah.
So if you have a, let's say
Somehow
monocular display, your brain always trying to, fight with your vision. But for those glasses, they have the binocular display. So especially we put the display to 6 meters away. So it does not really affect that much.
So the display is set at 6 meters, okay.
Yes. So it's pretty much like navigation, GPS, they typically set like the virtual image to 6 meters away.
Yeah. Currently it's just green on clear, it's green color, but future, will you have color as well, do you think?
Yes. So currently, I think the limitation is from the light source with the micro LED. So for the industry, currently the green LED is mature enough for the major product, right?
Right.
But for the next couple of years, we're already on the next generation. You will be able to see the full color AI AR glasses.
So I suppose it's a challenge because each color has its own refractive index, doesn't it? So it's a really difficult.
You need to deal with like color aberrations, astigmatism. There's a lot of things, right? If you talk about the optical system, there's a lot more challenges.
Yeah.
But today, I think even the green color, it just opens so many different possibilities.
And it's clear against just about any background, isn't it? You can see green. There's not a lot of things that are green in the way, so you're going to be able to make out that text.
Yeah, exactly. If you think about, we have the speaker, we have the display. It's pretty much like I do not need to bring my watch every day. I can put my AirPod at home. I can still have all the functions with me.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's really benefit.
Well, thanks, Lang, for showing me that. That's really, really good. I hope you have a good rest of your show, and
thank you for having me.
Yeah.
A pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.